way down. Don't do that. Don't ever settle for public transportation or settling on a bus is going to drive halfway through Jersey, because eventually you start asking yourself the same questions that you do whenever you interact with anyone who says that they're directly from Jersey Shore. Wow. What does that smell? What is that stain? How many other people's butts have been on this thing? And eventually you just ask yourself, should I wear a condom on this bus? What the hell is this? So yeah. Greetings everybody, my name's Uncle Yo. I'm a geek-specific stand-up comedian. You've seen me bouncing around the whole time. I have the honor of bringing out Eyeshine in a little bit. I'm just going to ramble for a little bit. So yeah, geek-specific, I only do anime conventions, I only do comic books, and I do video games because that's the only thing to really worry about at this point. So you can say that we've been making progress because every major movie out there has been a comic book movie thus far. Thor basically gave me everything that I wanted. I wanted Superman with a hammer. I got that. I wanted Natalie Portman to be on screen for no reason. I got that too. It's like, I just love at the end when he's taking the hammer down into the Rainbow Road, he's thrashing it. That was the most masculine Rainbow Road in history. I was just expecting like he would follow it to the tail end of like a cat dressed as a Pop-Tart. Or like a blue Pegasus at some point. Thor should totally just lasso Nyan-Cat and Rainbow Dash to one chariot and ride it across the sky. It would just be a double rainbow. Oh my thunder god, what does that mean? It means I have to get off the freaking internet. I spend so much time on there. Do I have any bronies in the house? Do I have any fans of mine? And that's pretty much how I got introduced to me. Most of my friends, they know how to approach me from downwind ever so slowly just to make sure that I'm facing them, making direct eye contact, lying down food. Whenever they find something that they know I'm going to be a fan of, they come up and say, you would like this, it reminds you of so-and-so. Ponies? No. Ponies was basically them slipping a rattlesnake into my sleeping bag. They basically walked over and were like, Pony! Like they had an air horn and a pepper spray, and that's what they hit me with. Go watch it! Why? What has happened to you? When did you become Homestuck fans all of a sudden? Same obnoxious level, like you've got a boo-boo whale, or you could run around honking all day. Regardless, shower. You can troll however long it takes. But one of my favorite things about watching the new Ponies is just how easy Twilight Sparkle handles it. She's not only my favorite because she's a leftover from the 80s, she's also the only pony who has her own fax machine and butler, Spike. And I don't know what dates me more, the fact that I remember the ponies from the 80s or the fact that I know what a fax machine is. You know, eventually Rarity's just gonna pick that up, but Twilight Sparkle has like the easiest ride to a sociology degree at all. Because she's this overpowerful telekinetic who is watched over by Princess Celestia up there on the highway. Just go down and learn about, I don't know, friendship! Learn! Just go away! You get your own treehouse, you get your own freaking library. This is the easiest bachelor's degree in sociology and psychology anyone's going to get. But it's the absolute strangest phenomenon. So in my mind, Twilight Sparkle is basically Jean Grey, and I'm just waiting for Mare-de-Well to become the new Phoenix. Like, there's so much progress going on there. And what I like about the bronies is how they're just getting into the world. Like the whole system with the cutie mark. Eventually, you will get, well, a tramp stamp basically on your ass. Eventually, when you're a good pony, you get a cutie mark. It just appears on your rump, and whatever it is, pretty much dictates what you're gonna do. I got my cutie mark last night. It is red and in the shape of my girlfriend's hand. I just broke like 4 of your hearts, I know, it's okay. I had a friend so into himself, his pony mark would be himself going. And he would just be fine with that one. I'm just waiting eventually for Twilight Sparkle's OCD to just completely go out of track to the point where she's just writing letters to Princess Celestia on the hour. I love the episode where she breaks down because she's going to be tardy! Dear Princess Celestia, today I learned friendship means nothing in the face of Facebook. You introduce that? whole community just boils down and burns into the ground. And that's what I'm looking forward to. I'm also looking for 2012. They're relaunching Spider-Man again. They're doing yet another Spider-Man movie, which is fantastic because it just feels like every 5 years we get more Spider-Man. There was Spider-Man The Amazing Friends back in the 80s, and then we had the animated Spider-Man, which I really love from the 90s, from the Fox Kids one, and then later you got Spider-Man Spectacular, and then the MTV, they came out with Spider-Man between 2 and 3D, which apparently is crap-D. Then you had Spider-Man 2099, we won't even discuss that one. And then they came out with the Spider-Man musical after the movies went so well after 3 years. And the Spider-Man musical, it made a lot of Marvel fans angry. And you will not like us when we're angry. Incidentally, it was written by Bono and the Issue. You can imagine what kind of awesome show it's going to be by people who have never read words before, basically. Not even comic books, not even giving them the shadow of a doubt. The Green Goblin is one of the main villains in the Spider-Man musical. I've been reading comics my whole life. That does not look like the Green Goblin. He is this bright green and yellow kite, basically, flying around the audience. He's like this flying Brazilian samba band. Hi! I'm scary! He is the butterfly that every Brazilian drag queen imagines they're going to turn into when they burst out of their cocoon. Now, the Spider-Man musical was the first time I ever saw supervillains on stage, because normally they're producing it. So the last time I ever saw a dude with a cape on stage was one of the first musicals I ever saw was Phantom of the Opera. Dude with a cape, one of my favorites. Because the Phantom of the Opera is this deformed musical genius who has the power to stalk a woman with no personality. So he's like part Quasimodo, part Edward Cullen, all pansy. And what's not to love? And the best part about the Spider-Man musical was as soon as they opened it, they had no idea what they were doing, how to swing Spider-Man around. So they figured they'd whip him around the audience 60 miles an hour on a wire that was wrapped around his wrist. That's the equivalent to taking a fish hook and a fishing line and putting it through your nostril. That's how safe that is. So they would effectively injure and break. I'm sure you heard about this. They kept breaking Spider-Man. Like they cycled through Spider-Man faster than Doctor Who can go through doctors. Like they would just be throwing them, breaking them, snapping them, and then just understudies would be going up. Oh God, it's my turn now. They'd be falling down, breaking. And as soon as people heard about this, ticket sales skyrocketed. Like Spider-Man is the NASCAR of Broadway. But every few years now, they just do the same movie over and over. If you look at any of the movies coming out in 2012, they're having a Jetsons movie coming out, they're having like a fourth Transformers movie. It's basically 2012 is 1986, take two. We liked it. Let's do that again. Which makes you believe that every producer back in Hollywood is just this screaming 10-year-old throwing Necco wafers and Oreos down his face. We gotta make another movie. I want that Spider-Man! Because producers, you just had a Spider-Man franchise. And 2 sequels. You have to do another movie. I want Spider-Man! And he gets it. We just give it to just to shut them up. It's this amazing cultural phenomenon that we decided that, sure, we can be the 80s again. I just got an iPhone at the beginning of the week, and I am slowly, as I'm descending down into hipsterdom, understanding that we have basically the tricorders that we've all waited for. We have the video Skype now. I can just look at the person that I'm talking to. You couldn't even do that in Star Trek. You had to have the little built-in walkie-talkie on your boob half the time. I'm still waiting for the Deanna Troi app, and that just tells me how the person in front of me is feeling. They are angry. You are no help, Diana Troy! Shut up! I want a data app that just yells at me. Eventually. But the weird thing is, so you have every possible capability, everything, the entire internet, the entire language and knowledge collective from humanity from the past couple 100,000 years, because not to break your heart, Christians, but it's called science. Couple 100,000 years worth of technology right here. You can just follow, look at the internet. Where are we going? Okay, stay on the blue line. Which is the blue line? That way. I am not, 4 times it took us to get lost coming here. All we had to do, turn right on the next road. I should be watching the road, shouldn't I? That's the actual thing. You see this so many times in a con. Oh my God, where are you? I'm right next to you. I don't know, where are you? I'm at the registration line, where are you? Oh my God, I see you. Where? I don't see you. Like, when did incest become legalized? and we're on the same page as them. But it's amazing that these things just burn through battery, and as a result, you're always running around with your charger like we are all these obsessed electrical crackheads running around. I need an outlet, out of the way, I need an outlet. Like, unplugging Grandpa's life support. Why? Because I'm about to win this round of Plants vs. Zombies, but this is gonna die out any time. And there's just no stopping it. It's just the faster and the faster that it goes. And technology is just, it's driving us apart, it's driving, well, personally me, insane. We picked up Skyrim. Now, when we picked up Skyrim, what I mean is my girlfriend's boyfriend bought it for her so he would have someone else in the family to talk about Skyrim. I have been cock-blocked twice this week from Skyrim alone. I'm gonna throw that out there. This is horrible. This is stopping us from reproducing altogether. Because I'm gonna be honest, I've never been a backseat driver, but I've discovered I am a backseat rage gamer. I don't get road rage. I get gamer rage horribly. Because we plug it in, and my girlfriend and I are terrible at video games. We have no sense of direction. She starts out, we're in a blind panic, then I start yelling, then she starts yelling back, stop yelling at me, then I start yelling, what more panicking, what do I do, what do I do? Turn the system on. What am I doing? Select new game. Then you start playing the game. Then you start. And it doesn't end. That's the hardest part about it. What it does, the game encourages you to run around and just collect whatever you want. Run into people's houses, pick it up, run away. If you put a bucket on any NPC's head, you can pick up whatever you want around the house and then just run out. Keep running through your own thing. But so after like the first 10 minutes, we decided this isn't working. I don't like the character build. Let's try it again. Now she's running through the first 10 minutes on like this speed cracked out run. Like he's the ultimate ADHD autistic kid that no one is like stopping because you don't want to get in the middle of like his moron rage. So she's running up to every NPC and just running through the dialogue as fast as possible. Talking about this, well, where are you going? So every NPC, I swear, is just talking about us as soon as they leave the room. Her first 10 minutes into the second time running through the game. Where's this? Where's that? Who's that? Taking that. Bye. Hate you. Oh, was that retard? That's the chosen dragonborn of destiny? We are fricked. It just encourages hoarding, breaking and entering, and I love that. But I love too, like we're running into a cave and it's not working at all. There's a bear running toward us. We're playing a mage. Number 1 rule of D&D. Mages don't melee. That's the rule. That's the thing. It's one of those water is wet. Black and white. Up. Gravity. Thank you. Mages don't melee. So what are we doing? We run up to the bear with the flamethrower ready. The bear kills us in 2 blows and we're still going. Honey, don't melee the bear. That's what the meat shield is for. This is basic tactics. You've been playing 2nd edition. You know what you're doing here. We still don't know what we're doing. Turn left. That's right. Turn up. Put your damn hand down. I've memorized this one way. You might not notice I'm not the Rocky Horror Picture Show. That's next year. I got something I know, yes! Nouns. Your feet. Light. It's so cute for you guys. We gotta get home though. We gotta take care of the cat. Yeah, we actually have a cat. My girlfriend's name is Kat. She has a cat. She has Hello Kitty on her credit card. She's like a themed supervillain. When we first started dating, she had this awesome like basement apartment. It was like her underground lair. Our cats were named Epic and Quest, and she didn't even plan that. She had Quest, bought Epi, just decided he got fat. Lived up to his name, like Cutie Mark was just like John Goodman. Well, I know what I'm doing. And when I say we have a cat, I mean that we are being manipulated into serving a tiny little animal as its personal butler, because that is what American cats do to you. They are the masters of the Jedi mind trick. If you were the, see, cats are brilliant. Cats know, like dogs, that there is a pet-owner relationship. In a cat's mind, it's reversed. Anyone who owns a cat knows this. A dog understands, yeah, pet, owner. A cat knows, slave. And I am convinced that meow is just some weird form of now. That's all a cat is telling you. Pet me now! Feed me now! Open this door now! Why the hell is this door I don't want to do it now. God, the cat doesn't even want to be pet half the time. If you just hold your hand out, it will pet itself for you. That's how high maintenance it is. It knows how it wants to be pampered. They'll give you that kitty Stockholm syndrome. Don't fall for that. Like it's so tortured living in this spa where you pamper with pedicures. If you were the actual cat owner, it would clean up your crap. I promise you, no one has ever sanely walked up to a cat and said, I just peed on the couch, what are you gonna do about it? If the cat ever answered back, kill it! They're not supposed to do that. I was learning Spanish, we put a quick stop to that. Problem with the cat. They're criminally insane. Stick with one cat. You're only a crazy cat person if the ratio goes beyond one person per 3 cats, because then you've got a Legion of Doom plotting your destruction. Basically, you get 2 because they're always trying to throw at one another. If you get 2 cats, you have Kira and Elle who are constantly commenting over who's gonna love me more. When your cat is staring out the window, don't fall for the big eyes. It's going to run away or destroy you. It's looking out the window, and it gives you one of these. Don't fall for it. Why did you take my claws, sir? I'm just a defenseless widow kitty. I just have to think of more elaborate ways to murder you now. Like, I don't know, trip you as you're walking down the stairs at 5 in the morning, or choke you with my dander as I plan my escape. I don't know what glass is! This force field freaks me out. Why won't you let me outside, sir? I only want to play with the baby birds. Flutter them around and then crack their spines in my teeth and splay their corpse beneath your bed as my gift to you. This is the biggest difference. The biggest difference between a cat and a dog. When a dog does something bad, it will look sad. It will try to bury the evidence. It will try to get out of your way. A cat will gladly bring you its kill and plop it right in front of you as its gift. Boom! You took my claws, but I can still murder with my mouth! I like you this much. I've never had an ex go out and murder another ex to show their love for me. Like, that is something the Celts would do. Thank you to both my Irish history buffs. I promised, right at the beginning of the year, the one thing that I'm constantly referenced for, besides the damn cupcake, is the Naruto name song. And I told myself, 2012, I would find a way to trump that. This took a while, and you guys are the first virgin audience. You might want to lube up for this one. I'm going to try to beat myself. Okay, now I get it. Okay, that was a double. I'm glad that went over all of your heads. Wow. New Jersey, you're giving yourselves all the credit possible, aren't you? I just got to do a show down in Florida, and one of my smug, because that pretty much is dictator going, one of my smug New York friends said, you're going down to Florida. It's like Long Island without the charm. And I was like, that is a damn lie. Long Island doesn't have any charm. That's why we love it. So I've always been a big Pokemon fan. I stopped after, I guess I got stuck in a corner at blue or red, although I was actually playing Pokemon Black or White because those were the only colors that my damn Game Boy could do. And now that Pokemon Black or White came out, I wanted to play it safe. I didn't want to get political. I played Pokemon Obama. You know, those hoping for a change. See, Alabama, someone likes you and agrees with you. Things are different than 40 years ago. Stab it, get him, Jesus. So for you guys, we'll see how this goes. This is the Pokemon world as I know it. Because that's great, it starts with a Squirtle, Charmander, or Bulbasaur. You're 10 years old, so go catch more. Ivysaur, Venusaur, Poliwag, and Poliwhirl, Metapod, Caterpie, Weedle, Oddish, Butterfree, Persian, Paris, Diglett, and a Wartortle, Spearow, Interfero with a Diddle, Ekans, Hypno, Abracadabra, Grimer, Muckin, Bellsprout, Poliwrath, and Golem, and a Rapidash, come throw me off, guys, stop it, damn it. Porygon and Flareon and Jolteon, Vaporeon, Kangaskhan. Kotoricon. Anyone remembers that one? It's like a rabid lizard kangaroo. Pidgeotto, Nidorino, Machamp, Machom, Charizard, Moltres, Growlithe, Sandshrew, Weepinbell, Aerodactyl, Victreebel, Paris, Jigglypuff, Wigglytuff, Mew, Kingstar, Me, Dragonair, Lapras, Dratini, and Magnemite, and Magneton, and Tangela, Steely, Articuno, Nidorino, Eevee, Mankey, Gloom, and Horsea. It's the Pokemon world as I know it. Shellder, Cloyster, Voltorb, and Electrode. Magikarp, Gyarados, Seaking, Rhydon, without Mudkip, Generation 1, baby. Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, Electabuzz, and Marowak, Kabutops, Zapdos, Kabutops, and Tauros, Raticate, Nidoqueen, Venoneth. What did I say about clapping, you little bastard? Raticate, Nidoqueen, Venoneth, and Arcanine, Ghastly, Haunter, Gengar, Mr. Mime, and Goldeen, Tentacool, and Pikachu, and Raichu, Dodrio, Slowpoke, Slowfart, Slow Fart? What is that? Slowpoke, Slowbro, Farfetch, Staryu, Geodude, Venonat, Scyther, Ammonite, Nanosash, Vileplume, Lies, Golbatsu, Chansey, Dragonite, Meowth, Sand, Slash. It's the Pokemon world as I know it. I chose Jinx, Lickitung, Coughing, Wheezing, Execute, Dodio, Vulpix, Ninetales. Executor, Pinsir, Dugong, Clefairy, Clefable, Rhyhorn, Primeape, Cubone, Endotrio. Told you first time that was gonna get slippery. Hope you brought the lubricant. Machoke, Rock, Pidgey, Psyduck, Blastoise, Charmeleon, Kakuna, Onix, Beedrill, Krabby, Magmar, Drowsy, Snorlax, Twilight Sparkle, Graveler, Seadra, Ratchet, Nidoking, Alakazam, Golduck, Pidgeot, Mewtwo, Ponyta, Rarity, Applejack, and Pinkie Pie, Rainbow Dash, Flutter, Shy. It's about 156, including ponies. Bitches, sit down in your seat. It's been a fantastic Kotoricon 2012. Don't know why you're all gangbanging in the back. You have seats up front. You can get a little closer for that one. I'm getting up the stage because we've got, Johnny Young, Bosch, and iShine coming right up on the stage. My name's Uncle Yo. I gotta go. My new album, Matching Hair Clips, available now on iTunes and Amazon. I'm out front right now, signing autographs or pictures, whatever you want. My name's Uncle Yo. I'm exhausted as hell. I hate you people. Live, laugh, and glomp. Good night, my friends. Good night. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much.